What's going on, guys? It's your boy Cash, and we have here, not this, I was just in the screen, I know, that's not what I wanted to do, but since it seems as though, unfortunately, as you guys know, I do not like this little, damn, it's like all the way down here, because this thing is still active. I don't know what they call it, because it's always the same thing. I wanted to do a video on this, because I didn't think, by the time they did the first one, which was like I forgot, obviously like a week or so, or 2 weeks ago, they did this, and I was like, okay, you know, it's cool and all like that, and I figured that, I saw some people asking about, like, what's the best options on what to do here, and I had a nice strategic plan, right? And I didn't share it because I just thought, like, you know, the odds of this thing ever coming back is very low. But then they repeated the puzzle thing, and then they repeated this again. I wanted to give I guess my tips on what are the best things to do for this, and it actually changed, because if I would have did the first video, I would have said something different in comparison to what I would actually say now. So as you guys know, you're looking for these two things right here, these eye patches. Oh yeah, there's one over here too. So as you land on them, and the way that this thing works is as you land on these things, you get more. Actually, oh, wasn't this 200? These nerfing son of a bitch. But as you land on them, you get more, right? So eventually here you'll get 3. This one I don't even know, it's lucky coins. Dodge that with your life. And blind boxes, as you can see, you get some like decent things here. So what you want to do is the whole thing. Before it was called the miracle dice, now it's the wish dice. Like, if you, I feel if you're gonna copy paste, you might as well keep the same names. It makes things easier. You want to obviously, when you do the normal dice, it's a random roll 1 through 6. There's nothing you could do to control that whatsoever. But it's more importantly when you get the wish dice, right? It's when you're actually on the wish dice. Now, what I was doing before, every time I got the wish dice, I would wait until I can manipulate it into getting another miracle dice, wish dice, or whatever lovely term they decide to make it in the next one. It would normally go here. So if I was here, or you know, around this thing, if I can hit 6 or whatever, I would make sure I hit this, and then I'll get another dice, and then from here I would make sure that I can get here, right? So I hit this 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah, I remember it was always 5. So boom, you get 5, and then you get this one, you get another roll, and then you keep going around. Now that's actually really good of a strategy when you specifically want to keep going around, keep getting these things over and over and over again, because the crazy part about this is that as you keep landing on this, you know, it goes up to 4, and that's kind of how you want it. You want it to be as high as possible, so in case you do land on it, you do want to get as much as possible. But what I'm really noticing, and depending on, I guess, this first one, you have to really pay attention. See, look, you get a miracle die here, and then you see this is pretty good rewards right now, right? These are pretty good. Then you go to round 2, and this is and I thought it was like I had to go around the board 100 times. I was like, oh my god, but no, it's when you actually collect 100 of these. So you get 100 of these, you're gonna get this 30 mo, right? Then the next one you're gonna get 30 mo at the end, I'm saying, right? And then I think round 3 is where everyone's kind of what you're trying to work towards, quote unquote, is to get this immortal infinite badge, boost power damage, ultimate power damage for a militarist by 50%. Also ultimates grant healing based on the damage. Cool. So, and then it keeps going, right? And it keeps going. I forgot how many. Oh my god, stop it. And you can do this for multiple rounds. I know the 7 has like this fire. It's because they want you to know about this thing. Still a little bit late game with that. And then you can just see it looks like it's like the most central. This one is like very most centric. I don't remember if the other one was, but eventually you have to make a decision on whether or not you want to keep going around the board, because you're gonna get a tick of these things every time you go around the board. Or you could start just going for progression, actual account progression. What I mean by that is that I kind of started to notice that it probably would be better to go get the fully wishes after a while, or possibly even getting these. And you would actually come out with a little bit more summons, and you guys already know more summons mean more things. Landing on these purposely with the miracle dice would be like, this is 3. You land on these a couple times, and guess what? Now you're sitting at a actual summon on that for the fully wishes. You land on these a couple times, and then you're getting a full box, you know, with a couple purples and possibly a yellow. So I think that eventually, and these things are random. Yeah, here it is. Doubles the number of the dice, halves it, does some other nonsense. So you get a little grab bag there. Also here you can see here. But I think that eventually you want to use the wish dice here, miracle dice, to specifically land on these two things, because those are gonna really boost your account. The actual summons are gonna boost your account more than going for going for this, and then you're gonna just end up, depending on what round you are, you're not going to be able to finish, or you don't care. Like if I'm mostly talking about when you can choose the number, right? But eventually you're not going to really care about what these rewards are, and you're just going to say, hey, you know what, screw it, let me actually just specifically land on the Fuji. I think call it Fuji, but it's the fully wish. I just want to land on what is it? See, this is the blind box and stuff like that. And that's kind of what you want to keep doing over and over and over again. Now I do still recommend, because if you pay attention here, if you can wish dice from this side of the board, the right side, then hit here, and then you could possibly hit these two, or if you want, you can see I already landed on this once, or you could wish dice from here and then hit these. But wherever you start landing with the regular dice, once these things turn 2 or 3, then just focus on them and just make sure that you just purely focus on the ones that you already have leveled up, because they don't go past 3. So once you land on it 3 times, you're good. And that's all pretty much a advice that I really wanted to give out. I don't think I could level up. Hold on, where's this other thing? It's like there's too many things to click on, I swear. Also, as you guys know, you can spend money. As you can see, I can get 2 dice here. This is what I was saying, like before it get to those later rounds, you most likely have to spend money to get to, because you're gonna need these extra dice. And if you guys want to do that, feel free. I personally won't be, you know, diving into the dice nonsense. I feel like you get a decent amount by just doing with whatever they say. I just need to find it again. Oh yeah, you're also going to be getting dice from here, but if you unlock the 15, you pay 15, you'll get the miracle dice, a decent amount of them, and then you could really manipulate that. Sometimes like these packs, I think are going to come, like it's going to be hard to differentiate how good or bad they are, because it depends on the event, right? I think that this one gives a lot more value than the other one does. And I'm not doing numbers, I'm not doing any calculations, I just think it does. I'm just assuming it does, because with this one, like I said, so you can actually specifically target out certain things that you want and get them over and over and over again. Obviously, with the luck of the normal dice, you can, you know, you might end up with more of it, but when every time you get the wish dice, you literally can choose. And obviously, once you get it, you're not forced to use it, so you can roll the normal dice a couple times, and then when you're in a good enough position, then you use the wish dice to get, like I said, to land on one of the things you already have at level 3. Here it is. I couldn't, like, they have too many stupid events popping up. So eventually, like you see here, you're gonna be getting dice, multiple dice, 15, 16, 10, 5 normal dice as you're kind of playing through, and then you have to hope to land on the miracle dice, plus the every once in a while inside of the actual thing you will get one, as you said, from here, and then you kind of like manipulate. But that's only pretty much the tips that I really wanted to give out, because I think that that's just should help you guys a little bit along. Like it's not like it's not crazy complicated, but what I was doing before, like I said, is I was just using the dice to land on another dice to keep going around and round and round, and then I ended up at like round whatever the hell. Like I definitely progressed the rounds a lot, but the problem was then I realized that I could have been instead of making sure I got guaranteed stuff that was going to benefit my account, instead of just keep constantly going around and then being stuck mid-round, not getting anything that I really wanted, when I could have manipulated the wish dice to land on stuff that I could have really progressed my account. Another thing I wanted to say in this video, this thing, the brand exclusive thing, I actually am more of a fan of it, because I keep forgetting that you have this, right? The heal counter, these two. But when you summon here, I think it does say it. Maybe I just missed out on it. No, it doesn't really say it, but if you have to pay attention, these boxes pretty much will only have this current character on it, current brand on it. So if you get any yellows and if you get any purples, they're going to be Tenma. So that's really gonna increase your account like really, really good. So that's why I'm really starting to think that instead of going for these, like if you're gonna be getting 10 of anything, might as well get 10 of these, because then when it hits your day, the day that's gonna really boost your account, yes, you can manipulate it with the stone, but the crystals, once you really get it, like that's gonna be a big boost. Like I did a Let's Red one, and it really helped me out a lot. And I'll probably maybe wait till tomorrow, which will be Galaxy, and then that will really help my account a lot. I need to use, well, technically I can promote him because I would have to use her, right? But if I can get another one up there, that'd be fine. Also, I have, as you guys know, this guy. I want to promote him, but I need more of the dupes, of the Galaxy dupes. So for getting some decent purples, I'll be able to progress my account pretty far. And I'm actually really close. I wanted to show you guys this too, which is kind of crazy. Really close to getting her to 5 or whatever. I don't know why I keep scrolling up there, because I technically don't need to scroll up that far. But she's 4, and I need a 3 version of this, right? But then you'll actually see when I go here, is that I have 2 of them, which is pretty much 3, because you'll use this one, then you'll 2-star her with Let's Reds, and then like once I get to 2, it will make a 3, and then once I make the 3, it will bring her up to 5, I think that is. So we'll have a really strong Xantha pretty soon. It's kind of crazy how strong she's going to be. She's going to be like my leading, my shining star, highest ranked, highest leveled unit. But I still do have to obviously level up these guys in the background. But it's just pretty cool that, you know, with that knowledge and with everything else, my account and your account will be skyrocketing by just prioritizing that stuff. Anywho, YFOs in the comment section below, let me know how you feel, and also how do you guys handle this? Do you guys only target certain stuff? Do you completely ignore like the round system? Do you just say I don't care about this whatsoever? Because like I said, with the normal dice, you will be bouncing around. Like you'll get this stuff regardless. You'll most likely at the very least, you'll definitely get to round 3. I think that's how it's normally designed. Like, but I do think that those are the 2 best options. I don't think crystals are, because 150 crystals is a decent amount, but like hitting this 3 times, or well, technically 4 times, right? But hitting this 4 times is not a summon, right? But hitting this 4 times is a summon when it's at +3, level 3, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with this, hitting this 4 times is a summon. That's gonna be it for me. Like, comment, subscribe, and just remember that every day the Kashino is your lucky day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.